Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I'm all packed up and heading on a little road trip, well overdue. Had lots going on at work, and it's time for a little break. I'm at a small rest area in the town where I live, Luskville, Quebec. This is where the Luskville Falls are. It's just a nice quiet area to film this intro, opposed to on the highway where I live. So for everybody that's new here, this is my 86 GMC Vandura. Got this little guy that I'm bringing along. It's that's an 84 XL 200R, and it's street legal. It's so I can jump on it and tour around, you know. I'm heading down to Manitoulin Island, which is on Lake Huron. It's a super nice spot. I've always wanted to go see it, and so that's where I'm going. It's about a 700-kilometer trip from my house, but anyways, so hopefully we don't have any problems, and if we do, we'll deal with them as we go, and should be fun. The little bike will be handy, because once I get all set up, not even sure where I'm camping. I'm just going, and I'll figure things out along the way. But of course we'll get there today, at the end of the day, and then we'll see if there's any campgrounds or maybe free camping or Walmart. I really don't care. Anything will do. We'll go check out some sites. So, all right, so let's jump in and hit the road. All right, we're out of here. Well, we're here in Deep River, Ontario. Small town. Apparently there's a Canadian Tire here somewhere. I'm going to see about getting an out-of-province fishing license in case we have the opportunity to do a little fishing. Saw a sign back there saying Canadian Tire on the left. Oh, there we go. Back in the road. Apparently they don't sell out of province fishing license. Canadian Tire. I was sure they did, but apparently not. So I'm about 5 hours, 17 minutes away from Manitoulin Island on Highway 17. Nice quiet road, actually. I thought it was going to be really busy, but I guess I don't know if it's always like this. Anyways. So I guess I should introduce myself after posting 30 some odd videos. My name is Steph. I'm 46. Married my high school sweetheart, Stephanie. Been together for over 30 years now. We've got 3 kids. Our oldest son name is Nicholas. He's 23. And then we have a 17-year-old son named Tyler, and a daughter. Her name is Summer, and she's 15. Going to be
16 at the end of the month, so they're no longer little kids, or, you know, teenagers. And a grown son who's got his own condo and on his way, you know, doing pretty well for himself. He's got a he's been in a long-term relationship with a girl named Taylor, who's still in school. So they're both doing pretty good. And I was a business owner and still am. I guess it's been about 12 years now, a welding and fabrication business. You've seen some of that stuff on the channel. I've been welding, building stuff since I was a teenager. And so yeah, that's just realized I never really did a introduction or whatever you want to call it. I'm new to YouTube. It's been I don't know, I guess it's been maybe I don't think it's been a year yet. I'm a total newbie. I'm doing everything on my phone. I'm no good at really editing or doing any of that stuff. Nothing fancy. I mean, I'm enjoying it though. It's given me a reason to go out, do some road trips, and sort of document it. In some ways, it's kind of cool because to me, it'll give something for my kids to go back and look at. You know, if ever. Once I'm gone, they'll have something to go back and see their dad. Maybe that's weird, but I lost my parents they were pretty young. They were early 60s, and there's not much video footage of them. I have a couple of small videos. If ever I want to go have look at them moving and talking. So this kind of gives them something for them to go look at. Being teenagers, not a lot of interest in looking at me now, or even doing any road tripping with me, which is normal. I didn't want to do any either with my parents. Now I wish I would have, but I find that's one of the nice things about YouTube is you'll always be out there. If someone wants to go have a peek at, the kind of stuff that my dad liked to do. Mom liked to do this kind of stuff too, but with summer being, doing online schooling, she'd rather be closer to her in case she needs anything. So I don't get to have Mom with me on a lot of these adventures, but that's okay. It gives me a chance to get a little time to myself and do a bit of fishing and whatever. Crazy. Well, I got about 300 clicks on a little over half a tank of gas, so hopefully if I get 500 on a tank, I'll be happy. I didn't think we'd even get this much.
Hi, Dan. Can I help you?
Can I get a large double, please?
Sure. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. Cool. Send it.
Thank you. Morning. How are you? Good, you? Good. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. Time to get some gas. $2.09 a liter. Awesome. 68 liters, $143. Crazy. I guess that's the new world. Oh well. That's the way she goes.
to fix healthcare instead of cutting it, fix seniors' care instead of neglecting it, and bring down the costs families face.
Really anxious to get that LS motor in here.
Running for premier.
Save a bunch of gas money.
Authorized by the CFO for the Ontario NDP. After all those years.
Pretty nice view of Lake Nipissing here. It's a nice big lake. Wow. Beautiful. Well, Sturgeon Falls. $1.93 for gas here. 20 cents a liter cheaper. Almost 20 cents. Follow this guy too close. Load of junk just hanging on in there. Guess we're going to the scrapyard slowly. Another 3 hours to go until we get to the island. It's pretty smooth sailing other than the 50-kilometer-an-hour gusts here. The old van is just rocking away. Not in a good way. Hard to keep it between the lines. Well, we made it to Sudbury. Beautiful views out here. Lots of water. Wildlife. It's super nice. Oh, time to stretch my legs a bit here. There's a little rest area here. Spanish River rest area, I think it's called, or picnic area. Oh, wow. It's kind of nice. Check my oil. It's pretty nice. That's cool. There's lots of these little pull-off areas around on the way out there. Well, the bike's still on. That's good. Seems to be pretty secure. The only thing I see here is that the brake levers, or the clutch levers, rubbing on my ladder there. I could adjust that, but whatever. So I got this. It's pretty well set up in here. This bed is up in the sort of couch thing. Couch setup. My storage, everything's pretty good. I got my cooler here. It's the 12-volt cooler, which I didn't get a safety lock for yet. I'll have to get that. But anyways, I do have a fridge as well up here, which has my it's not plugged in. I could plug it into my inverter, but I don't. That stuff there is no big deal. It doesn't need to be refrigerated right now. So, but I got my goodies in here. Maybe I'll have some veggies and hummus. Anyways, it's pretty comfy in here. It'll be okay for a few days. Love these road trips. I don't know why. I think it's like just an escape from reality.
guess we better get back on the move here. Alright, we made it to Espanola. Population 5,500. And I'll tell you one thing. It's the land of the car shelters. I've never seen so many car shelters in my life. Those tent things that you put your car in the wintertime. I swear everybody's got one or two or three. And at least one or two, the tarp is ripped off or blowing in the wind or gone. I don't know. I guess nobody has enough storage for their junk. Lots of junk too. Just yards full of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like stuff, but I prefer it to be not everywhere. I guess that's what the car shelters are all about. Oh wow. Price of gas, $2.04 a liter. Goes up and down. It's kind of weird. You get to spots where you think it'd be real expensive and it's a little bit cheaper. And, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to that gas price thing. It's just a way to gouge us. No matter how you cut it. The feds are eyeballing me there. Just handling that camera on the dash. They don't like that. Nice scenery around here. Valleys and marshes and swamps and lakes. And pretty epic. So we're heading to Gore Bay. Apparently it's a pretty nice spot on the island, so we're going to go check it out. Nice to find a spot to camp. I'm definitely getting tired. It's been a long day of driving there. Over 8 hours now. So like the sun's trying to peek out. That'd be kind of nice to finish the day that way. I didn't do any research on Gore Bay, but I'll tell you, if it looks anything like most of the scenery out here, it's going to be a real nice spot. I didn't realize that there's it's like you go right through like a First Nations reserve coming through here. There's actually real good prices on gas when you get in here, and lots of little stores and stuff to check out. It's pretty cool. Excuse me, sir. Do you know if there's a campground around here somewhere? I think there is not. Okay, I'm lost. I thought it was down this way. Okay.
There used to be one years and years ago, but
It's been a long time. Okay, maybe that's why I was told to go in this direction. So, okay, I will find a spot to turn around.
Pretty amazing. Man, oh man. Unreal. I'd love to just stay here. Just like a painting, eh? So beautiful. I'll tell you. It's quite the spot. Worth the drive, that's for sure. Unbelievable. So where I was a few minutes ago, and I said there was I pointed out the deer that were eating at the side of the road. That was right there. And I spoke to a gentleman. He said to come over on this side, that there's no camping in Gore Bay, and I could probably find a place to stay the night up here. So that's the plan. Unbelievable. All right, let's see what we can find here. Real nice spot. Too bad people left garbage here. Pretty nice stuff. Well, I ended up on Max Campground. Max Camping for the night. Pretty tired, so I just went ahead and grabbed a spot here. Not sure what lake that is, but so there's the owners of this campground, Max Camping. They're actually not open yet, but they rented me a spot anyways. Kind of nice of them. Is it ever beautiful? I swear this part of Canada is just really, really beautiful. Yeah. Nice little campground. guess they rent cottages and campsites. Nice enough to put me right next to the bathroom. Bathroom's right over there. Right over here, so convenient. So the bike thing is pretty handy, but I borrowed that carrier from my buddy Darby. Thanks, Darby. I usually make my own. I've made a few of them, usually custom to each vehicle. And I'm gonna have to do the same for this van, because I can't get into my back doors with the bike on the back, so it's a pain in the ass to take it off every time. So I'm gonna make one that maybe swings out of the way so I can get in there, because all my camping gear and stuff is in there, right? So my plan is to put on a movie and chill out tonight. Oh, look at that. There's a little charcoal barbecue. I should have brought charcoal. Yeah, so I'm going to put on a movie and chill. It's like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, I think. Do a little bit of research about the rest of the island and see where else I can go. I was going to do the wild camping, free camping. I was on the iOverland app, and everybody was saying that they're having hard times finding a place because everything's privately owned, and people just don't want you just camping anywhere. And it's mostly $1 million homes, you know, in Gore Bay or whatever you call it. So maybe we'll travel away from Gore Bay and see if we can find something else. Morning, folks. It's been a bit of a rough morning there. Jesus. So I had to take that off to be able to make coffee. The other thing is, I had no freaking lighter or matches, so I had to tear the whole inside of the van apart here to look for a way to light the damn burner to make coffee. I had matches in here somewhere, can't find them. Gonna have to organize that a little better. Jeez, not the way to start a day. You know, 7 degrees last night. So I froze my balls off. Let's go see what this sunrise looks like. Man. Very nice. Well, I better not walk away from my water boiling. So yeah, it was a cold night, and I had the buddy heater going, but I'll tell you, does it ever stink? I'm not happy with that. I gotta get a diesel heater. That's on the to-do list as soon as I get home. I can't deal with that propane burning stink. But anyways, we'll get some coffee going and come up with a game plan. I'm actually pretty surprised that this morning, after going through the hassle of trying to get frickin' coffee going, I thought I'll just run to Timmy's and grab a coffee today and then get organized for tomorrow. But the closest Timmy's is an hour away. So I definitely got to get some organizing going on in this van. Get myself a lighter. And I think I want to buy one of those jet boils. This relic that I have here, I don't even know where I got it from. I've had it for years. I think it's time to upgrade that. Anyways, we'll get some coffee on. Definitely realizing I need more storage in here. Trying to organize, but there's just not room to put everything. I haven't made the bed yet there. That's next. Reorganizing the cupboard so the stuff I need is in the front and the stuff I don't need so much is in the back. And no, that's not a bag of blow. That's sugar. In case some of you crazies are thinking that way. So yeah, I don't know. So we'll have a coffee and figure out what we're going to do with the rest of our day here. Probably going to go driving around the island, I guess, just to see what's going on. Wow. Yeah, the dock is actually slippery. It's icy. Not going into the water today. Lake Kagawang, that's what it's called. Kagawang, Kawawong. Lake Kankowang? No, Kagawang, not Kankowang. Oh, Kankowang. Yeah, like it's that's ice you see there. Show you how cold it was last night. Also forgot my eggs, so no breakfast this morning. A banana and a yogurt, I guess. Well, I'm all packed up. I think I'm gonna head to Providence Bay. See what it looks like, and hopefully find another decent campsite, or just wild camping is fine too. It's very hard to find though. Everybody says the same thing. It's all privately owned, and wild camping is kind of frowned upon. Funny how that is, but anyways. So, hit the road. Max Camping. Look it up. Nice folks. Apparently everything is booked solid through the summer months, just about everywhere on the island. So if you want to come check it out and you're not scared of the cold, come early, and you might get the odd nice day like we got yesterday, and we still really enjoy it. So that's their sign right there, in case ever you're thinking of coming up this way. Alright, so move on. This what do you call those things? Windmills? Windmills. There's quite a few of them around here, but a lot of them are not turning. I don't know why. The fan belt's broken. Yeah, the fan belt's broken. That's it. Huge. That's like, I don't know, that's over 100 feet tall anyways. Monsters. Can't even see the other side of the lake. It's crazy. Let's go check out the beach. Better lock up. I don't know what crime's like around here, but everybody looks too sleepy to be stealing. Let's go check it out. This kind of reminds me of Florida. Smells like the ocean even. Oh my. Look at that, eh? Beach goes for miles. All the way around. Crazy. Yeah. Wild. Alright, Providence Bay Beach. Let me show you this. Very nice. I can just imagine the summer months. This must be just hopping with people. This is in Ontario for all you guys watching from the States. I see a bunny wabbit. Where is he? Spectacular. They don't allow camping on the beach, unfortunately. Otherwise, that's exactly what we would do. Yeah. Very nice. Another spot to check out during the swimming months, you know. Yeah. Overall, this whole island is just a treat to see.
to Manitoulin Beach. Manitoulin Beach. Check it out. Water is just so blue. Look at that. Unreal. Beach down here somewhere. We're gonna go find it. Enjoy a beach. Cottage rental town. It's cottages everywhere. I'm sure people make a living off that. This town probably survives off of tourist money all year around. You know, right now there's nobody, literally nobody around. The Bridal Falls.
like there's some folks that go swimming. Pretty cool to me, but epic view over there. Straight ahead. So I looked around all day for free camping with no luck. I hung out at Bridal Falls for a while. And I think I'm going to go look. There's a campground called Batman Camping. Go see what it's like. Open. A lot of these places are still closed for the season. So I just pulled into Batman Camping. It turned out to be pretty good here. The name is a little bit made me wonder at first, but look at this, right on the water. Imagine having this in your backyard. Amazing. I might even have to go swimming. Where is it? She's cold. Unfortunately, there's a fire ban, so there won't be a fire tonight, but there's even free firewood here. But that's alright. I'll just enjoy this view. Giant windmills in the background there. I could take a shower. What's the fun in that? Well, it's not warm, as you can tell by the in and out. But don't know if I'll ever be back here, so. Wow. Nice view. They call this 10 Mile Point. nice back roads on Manitoulin Island too. For a lady with a dog up here, one of them looks like a pit bull or something. I'll watch my legs. Alright, so I haven't done much cooking because my lovely wife packs me pre-made snacks and meals, but I'm going to barbecue this chicken since it's a nice day. It might rain tomorrow, so I want these to cook a bit quicker, so I'm going to rip them in half so they don't take so long to cook. Oh, let's see here. What do we have for seasoning? Cheap stuff I got from the dollar store a while back. Some garlic powder, I guess. Chopped onions. Alright, why not? What else we got here? Paprika? Sure. If a little bit's good, a whole lot must be better. And some crushed peppers. Why not? Give it some flavor. Little olive oil so it doesn't stick to the grill. Give that a second. Alright, gotta spray this carefully so you don't get a fire going. And give it a little bit. Season a bit this side, I guess. Would be quite nice to be semi-retired and stay here through the summer months. The only thing I noticed on the island here is grocery stores are far and few between. Honestly, there's not much. I even spoke to one of the locals, and she was saying that I told her I was looking for some eggs, and they happen to have some there at their little Campground store, but she said that the chances of me finding some in the grocery store would have been hard, or slim, because there's barely anything on the shelves. There's 2 little value marts or something, and then the closest box store would be like Sudbury or further. So, well over an hour's drive. Actually, probably closer to 2 hours. So make sure you bring your groceries and don't forget anything. I mean, you'll get stuff, but, it does. I like to slice the chicken in half, otherwise you end up with black chicken on the outside and raw on the inside. So just went for a nice little ride on the motorcycle up 10-mile road. Of course, I get halfway down the road and there's a lady there with 2 pit bulls, and I could tell just approaching her that she was stressed about it. So they were chasers. I've been chased before, and they tend to grab your leg. So I putted by real slow to sort of give her a chance to keep them under control. And they, on the way for the first time they went by, they stayed there. And then coming back, I knew it was going to be the same thing. She was walking to her car, which was miles away. So I took my time. I stopped. I took some pictures and videos and Facebooks and everything to give her a chance, but it would have been hours. So I said, nah, to hell with it. I started coming back and did the same thing again. And of course, this time one of them came after me. So I sped up to 80 kilometers an hour before I could get away from the damn thing. Anyways, now she can chase her dog. That's why I don't like it when they don't put them on a leash. You know, you can't keep them under control. I mean, I'm sure they're nice dogs, but they came after me, and if they'd have bit me, I would have had to kick it in the head, and then I'm the bad guy, you know. So tie your fucking dogs, especially when they're pit bulls. You know, once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. I've been through this scenario before. Anyways, let this chicken cook. Not too many vegetables because there's no grocery stores around, so well, not much to complain about here, folks. Pretty much living the dream right now. You got the chicken going, stealing some power from the sun. Give my little battery system a boost there. I don't think I've showed you guys this, but I've got what do I have here? 3 marine batteries. I did it kind of cost effective. It was last minute kind of planning, but I got 3 marine batteries. I didn't really get to finish installing all this, so I've got it just sitting here temporarily, but that's one of these Amazon. It's got the gauge and then the cigarette lighter style plug, and then the USB charger ports. And I have my 110 battery charger just in case I have shore power I can charge up. I got a small inverter up there, 1100 watt, and at the very back right there is a battery isolator, so my alternator is charging my battery. I'm still missing a few things, and I am going to get some lithium batteries, but this is what I had, and that's what I've put in for now. So that's what I got going on there. Of course, some cupboards. There's some videos of me making these cupboards if you really want to see. I got this cheapy Walmart fridge, which I only plug in when I have shore power, or if I'm on the road, I'll plug it in. The inverter is fine, it'll run it, but you know, why bother? I have this 12-volt cooler that I find works really well. I see a lot of people aren't happy with them. I put it on this track system here. It works out pretty good, but I didn't get a lock for it yet, so I'm using a bungee cord. So this thing here, oh, got some moisture in there. This works pretty good. I freeze my water bottles before I leave, and that acts as refrigeration, well, like a cooler basically. And like you can see, they're still frozen, like, but I run the cooler when I'm parked most of the time, but not all the time. Everything is staying cool, so I only run it when I need to. With the, you know, with the basic battery setup, I'm using it, you know, carefully. But so I've got the bed that actually opened up into a queen, but I've changed that a bit since I got the cupboard in here, and I found that it was a waste of space because I don't need a queen. When my wife and my little dog Toby comes along, you know, maybe then the queen would be better, but this still works, and we sleep in this direction. Works just fine. But I am thinking of changing that again, but for now, for this year, it's fine. The only thing is the mattress, that's got to be upgraded soon. That's a tri-folding Amazon 4-inch foam. No good for me. My back hurts after sleeping on there. I'm over 200 pounds, so I'm gonna get a futon mattress, like everybody's saying is the best thing. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get back into town, most likely. So that's where I sleep. And then I usually set up my laptop up here. It's in the drawer now, but at night I set it up here, and I can lay here comfortably and watch that. I've also got the seat that spins around over there, so that works out pretty good. This van doesn't have the space for a fantastic fan or whatever you call it. It's too small of an area here. I could figure something out, but that's a fan here and actually works okay. No matter how you cut it, it's hot in here. When it's 30 outside, it's 40 in here. So I try to, you know, we just make do with it. And so this van is an old one, 86, but it's got all these switches up here. There's like 60 lights or something like that in the van, all types of different ones, like these, and there's little door lights when you walk in, and that's that vent fan I was showing you. There's a switch for it there. There's all kinds of, you know, different lights and whatever. I actually want to wire that into my house batteries, because that's hooked to my van battery, and you know, you fall asleep with something on, and next thing you know, well, I mean, you can boost yourself with your house batteries, but still. And so the owners of this van used to be in a band, or one was a bass player, one was a singer, and music was a big thing, so they had this 10-disc CD player here when I got it, and I kind of like it. I blast the retro tunes when I'm on a van adventure, and makes me happy, so I'm leaving that like that. So yeah, that's my van, you know. It's super comfy. It's all I need. And are we burning chicken yet? Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much ready. Yeah. May wrap it in tin foil and leave it on a little longer. But, so, and then the back of the van here, I think I've showed this to you guys already, but so I have the shelf up here, and this slides out, and actually when I don't have my bike on the back, I can set up my stove on here, and so it's like another workstation. And then this shelf actually folds down, so the bed can fold down. So I made that all at my shop there. There's videos of that as well if you want to check them out. So yeah.